Hi, I'm Jay, and this is the AprilAire 5000 air cleaner. Now, this one has a problem. You'll notice that on the front, this particular model, there's a little blue light that's supposed to be right here. Some of the older models had a little green light right around here. Now, that indicator light should be lit when the air cleaner is turned on and plugged in. So, first thing you want to do is make sure the switch is turned on. Go to the plug, unplug it, plug something else into that outlet, that exact outlet, just to make sure that outlet is live. So if you could plug a radio or a lamp into it and it comes on, okay, you've confirmed there's power to that outlet. Then you can plug the air cleaner back in, turn the switch on, wait a couple of minutes, nothing happens, no lights lit. Okay, there's a problem. So now the problem could be the door, or more than likely, the problem is the air filter is shorted out and needs to be replaced, or the filter frame has problems. So what we're going to do is figure out what's wrong with this one. So we're going to turn this off, unplug it. Okay, now that it's unplugged and turned off, we're going to take the door off, slide the filter out. Okay, so we've removed the filter. We'll set this filter and filter frame on the side. Now we're going to put the door back on. Turn the switch on and plug it back in. Okay, the air cleaner is plugged back in, switch is on, and the light's lit. Aha! So this door seems to be working properly, but it wasn't working properly with this filter and filter frame installed. So first thing we're going to do with this filter frame is replace the filter, and in the process of replacing the filter, we're going to wipe everything up, all the dust and dirt off of this thing, put a new filter in it, put it all back together, and put it in there. Okay, we're going to set it down, pleat spacers up. There's little clips here. We're going to push these buttons in and hinge the doors down. There's 2 tabs on each door. Okay, now, next thing we want to do is remove the pleat spacers. These are a little bit tricky, but basically you twist the edge right here and it comes up. So we're going to twist each one, then move to the other side. Okay, there's one out. Okay, all the pleat spacers are out. Now there's a plastic strip here that we're going to just lift it up. It has little snaps on it. Same with the other side. All right. Now, the filter itself is hung on 2 little hooks. There's one here, one here, one here, one here, 2 on each side. Okay, now we have our old air filter out. We're going to set it off to the side. Okay, here's the new filter. Set it in place. And if you look real close, you'll see these little tabs here that stick up. And on the cardboard edge of the filter, there's a little slot here. So there's 4 of those, 4 tabs. So we're going to slide that on there. Okay, so now we have all 4 on. And we're going to center this filter. That's about right. And we're going to snap this back down. Okay, that's in place. I'm going to center the filter, snap this back down. Okay, now take out the ends and they snap in. 2 snaps on each side. There's 2. And there's the other two. Okay, now the tricky part. Time to reinstall the pleat spacers. The pleat spacers, what you want to do is start with just one in the center. You want to get one of these fingers in between each of the pleats. So we're going to start here, and I like to start like on an angle and work my way in. So we're going to do one at a time here, just so that we can get these properly sorted. It's a little tricky the first time you do this. Okay, so there we go. So we have one finger in between each pleat. So we're going to just kind of even out the filter a little bit. We're going to set this, I'll set it off to the side here. Now we didn't snap that in yet. We're going to take another one, and we're going to go right next to it. Since we've taken the effort to get the spacing right, we're going to slide that one next to it, bring it over to here. Again, just drop this one in right next to it because it's already lined up nice and pretty. Okay. There we go. Now, next thing you do is snap them into place. Just push them down gently and you'll hear them make a snap sound. And the other side. There we go. Now, okay, everything looks pretty good. Okay, so now we're going to flip this thing over. All right. The control electrode's right here. We're going to slide this off. Let's set it here and move this to the side. Okay, the control electrode can either be vacuumed with a brush head on a vacuum cleaner or wiped down. We're going to wipe this one off. Okay. This one's rather clean because it's our demo unit. Okay, we'll set this on the side. Now, this is the ionizing wire frame. You're going to want to take a damp rag and carefully wipe the dust from this assembly. You'll want to be careful. There are little skinny, like piano wires. They're called ionizing wires. They look like piano strings. And they are very fine and brittle, so you don't want to push down on them. You'll break them. They are replaceable, of course, but you want to try not to damage them while you're in here. So now you're going to wipe this down. All right. All right, that's good. Now we're going to reinstall this one. All right. Now when it gets to here, it has to make contact with this metal piece. This is a ground clip, so we want to push down on it carefully. There we go. All right, so now that we have a nice clean filter in here and we've cleaned it all up, we're going to put this back in. So turn off the door. Slide this back in. Aha. Okay, now with a new filter and we've cleaned the filter frame, the light's back on. So what the problem was with this thing was a shorted out filter. Everything's working great. Now, if we put this back in here and the light still did not come on, but it came on with the filter out, then there's still a problem, and the problem would have to be with either the brand new filter, which is highly unlikely, or the filter frame has an issue. If that's the case, you want to turn the power off to the air cleaner, pull the frame back out, and look real closely at all the electrical connections on it to find out if there's something happening where the ionizing wires are being shorted out. Now, if no matter what you do, if the light does not come on, and you know you have a live outlet, the filter is sitting over here on the side, and this light just does not come on, 99 times out of 100, there's a problem with this door. And what you can do is either buy a new door, or we have a diagnostic testing service where you can ship us the door and we'll bench test the door for you to determine if it's good or bad. And that's it. That's how you diagnose an AprilAire 5000. Thanks for watching. For additional help or questions, feel free to contact us.